where do you live? But not really where do you live, more like who do you live with? Because I think from our conversation before, I gathered you live with your parents, and so do I. I'm a college graduate, and I live with my parents, and I work full-time and part-time and another part-time job, and I do freelance work too because I'm a professional photographer, and it's just hard to pay off college loans and stuff like that. So I live with my parents, and I love my parents. They're really cool. So my question for you is, what's your living circumstances, and how do you feel about them? So today I thought I might bring up nostalgia. What makes you think of other things? Like, what puts you in a moment of I remember that time, or like I remember that feeling? Because for me, it's always driving in the horrific snow. Like today, it was snowing really badly, and the roads were really bad, and drivers were really stupid, and they kept going so fast. And I was sitting there remembering when I was 16 years old, and I was in Clue the Musical, and after the opening night, I was so excited to be in the show, because I was 16 years old, and it was the lead part, and I was just so happy, and it was one of the greatest moments of my life. And I just remember driving home from our after the first show party sort of thing at this Mexican restaurant, and it was just snowing so bad, and on the drive home I got into a really bad car accident. I was fine, just a little bit banged up, like pretty much very banged up, and the car was totaled because it was like a really crappy old car, but I love that car. It's my first car. Everybody ruins their first car. A little bit of advice: everybody ruins their first car, so be really careful if you get a really nice first car, because everybody crashes their first car. It's a thing. Or like dents it or does something to it, because you're a little kid, nothing's scaring you yet. There's nothing to to make you think about it. So yeah, so that's my other question for you. And I guess my third out of nowhere question is, are you a meat eater? I'm a meat eater. I actually prefer beef. I know I actually don't like chicken. Whenever I say I don't like chicken, people are like, you're weird. How could you not like chicken? That's super weird. I don't like chicken. It's not my thing. So yeah, you a meat eater? Veggies? How do you feel about veggies? Are veggies your friend? Yeah, veggies are my friend. I like asparagus. And also carrots. Yeah, carrots are good too. Not cooked carrots. Cooked carrots.